Hello, my name is Trudi and I'm from East Hertfordshire Family Centre Service. Today we're going to talk about early communication, specifically about 0 to 2. Now then, it's a wonderful thing holding your baby and looking into each other's eyes, seeing the lovely responses and all the smiles and the voices and the cooing that you do when your baby's first born. There is an enormous development and growth in language between 0 to 2. The potential for this development depends on many things. Barring any complications, understanding the growth of language is a skill developed over time. Babies are primed to human voices, and the ways that we communicate include facial expression and sign. Interactions, looking, smiling and cooing at baby, and the gestures that we make about what you are doing really help to babies to understand and support their learning of language. Singing to your baby and just chatting away while you're working, having a bath, nappy change time, and all the opportunities during the day to talk to your baby is very, very important. It's also very important to have a quiet time, a time when the TV and the radio is turned off, the phone is put to one side, and you can talk and chat to your baby without any interruption and background noise. This is really important so that they can hear really clearly, see your facial expression and have your full attention. No noise and no interruptions really supports their language. Looking at 0 to 1 year old development, remember that babies can recognise voices from birth. They will turn their heads to the voices that they hear and are familiar with. When they hear their name later and they're familiar with that, they will turn immediately and respond to their name. They respond to gestures, words and sounds like drink up, where's mummy? They will begin to understand all of those things. They may smile and show pleasure, imitate sounds and do lots of babbling and lift their arms in expectation when you go to pick them up and talk to them. Speech-wise, they may be practicing sounds like ba 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 ba, dad 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 dad. They love all those sounds. They'll start blowing raspberries and they'll begin to shriek. When they first hear that shrieking noise, that very loud noise, it shocks them and it's like, oh, did I do that? And then they'll start doing it again and practicing some more. They should have a wide range of intonation, loud sounds, quiet sounds, and rising up and down sounds when they're babbling and talking away. Now, moving on from 0 to 2, they begin to understand words and phrases, and then they're beginning to understand this really, really quickly. They should respond to their name, enjoy peekaboo games. The best peekaboo games are with scarves, and I use the bibby and put it down again to do peekaboo at meal times. They will point to familiar objects when they're asked, and maybe family pets like, where's the dog? And they'll point, can you hear the bird? And point to the bird. They may even do the signs for them if you've been teaching them. They should understand key words in sentences like, where's Teddy? And where's mummy gone? So the key words in the centre might be where and Teddy, or the name of the person you're looking for. They should be laughing and cooing and babbling and starting to use up to 50 words. Now that may sound like quite a lot, but if you sat down and wrote down some of the words that they're using, you'll be surprised how quickly they mount up. They may be linking 2 words together, like drink please, if you've been teaching them to say please, or I hungry. I want a lolly is what my granddaughter used to say, but she'd say want lolly. So they can start beginning to make their needs known. Now, a little chat about dummies. Speech sounds and talking are something that need to be practiced, and if there's a dummy in the mouth, then the tongue can't move around freely and exercise and practice those sounds. So if they do have a dummy, try and take it out when they're talking to you so that you can understand them and they can practice them carefully. Maybe just use the dummy for when they're upset or need a sleep or just bedtime. I think it's really, really important that they're able to talk to you without the dummies in their mouth, because many of the front sounds like p and t and d are made with the tongue going to the front of the mouth. So if there's a dummy in the mouth, it may stop them being able to practice those. Learning to talk can be tricky, so toddlers do need lots and lots of practice, and children learn words by listening and copying the adults around them or their brothers and sisters or other members of the family. A dummy may discourage your toddlers from talking and chatting to you. You may consider having a word with a health visitor or GP if you're having difficulties from removing the dummy at times when you need to. So do have a chat with them if you want some suggestions and ideas. There's lots of leaflets and information that are out there as well that you can access. Now, remember to talk to your baby as much as you can. Do lots of singing, lots of nursery rhymes, and read books together. Reading to babies can never start too soon because babies love books. We've got a small selection here. There's some favourite books like Where's Spot, and there's some lovely books that you can get from the library with first signs books of all the things that are important to them, like animals and getting dressed and going out. One of the books that really they love is the 100 Words books. Now, it may not seem very interesting to you, but inside are familiar objects that they can point to and they can repeat. They may be into transport and big trucks. It may be about things that are familiar, like bath time and meal times and bedtime. But these books can all be got from the library and returned and swapped over for other books. So remember, talk to your baby, sing to your baby, have really good eye contact and read lots of books. And if you do have any concerns about their development, have a word with your GP, or when you go for your 2-year developmental check, have a little chat with the person who's doing that with you, and they'll be able to support you and point you in the right direction. Well, we'll be doing from 2 to 3 in one of our other videos, so you can learn a little bit more about the development of baby's language from them. So it's time for me to go now. It's been lovely talking to you, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye for now.